All right. Sunday with Ola, 277. Let's rock and roll, baby. Or let's metal, baby. It's thrash metal or death metal, whatever you want to call it. It's metal, okay? It's whatever. Should we go with this? Yes. Okay. Hell yeah. Let's go. What's up? What's up, everyone? Welcome to Ola. I forgot that crash in there. I sampled that crash to make a reverse cymbal. Welcome to Sunday with Ola. That's what I want to say. 277. Welcome, guys. Holy shit. It's March 8th? Is it the 8th of March? Yes, I think so. As of right now, I'm in Denmark. I played a show and I'm traveling away back home. Did you see this? Yes, sir, you did. It's finally a new XB6 guitar. This is our European-made X-shaped guitars. When we first launched the European model that we have, you know, guitars made in France, we launched it with red X, and it's also how we launched the X, actually. And they were incredibly popular. Well, there were only 10 being made, but they were still very popular and we sold out very fast. Well, now finally we have a new X from the European shop. This is the XB6 LB Evertune bridge. Beautiful, gorgeous finish, and it just plays like a fucking dream, you guys. You have no idea. And I know, you guys, it is expensive, but you play it and you will feel the expensiveness, if that makes any sense. Just like, you know, with an ESP guitar made in like Japan or something like that. It really feels like a fucking great playing guitar. Oh, look at that. Anyways, it's good to have you here today. Let's head into the news. Alright, so I didn't talk about this last week because it happened just as I've already recorded the news. But last week was the Children of Bodom Alexi Laiha tribute, the two shows that were supposed to happen at Tavastia in Helsinki, Finland. And now videos have surfaced. It's basically old members of Children of Bodom and then Sami of Lost Society on vocals. And I think everyone was a little bit afraid of how this tribute would be, but nonetheless now one trooper has uploaded the full concert. It's 1 hour 44 minutes long and you can watch it in its entirety. And I gotta say, I've watched the full show now. Holy shit. Sami of Lost Society stepped in and did such a kick-ass job with this. I mean, and the cool thing is that Sami, he was a huge Children of Bodom fan back in the day, and I obviously today as well. And him stepping into this, dude. How good is that? That's insane. So him going on stage like this and taking over like he did, what a fucking champion. And now seeing the success of all of this and these two tribute shows, I guess the speculations will be, I even saw like a teaser post from another guy of the band. He was asking the audience, would you like to see more of this tribute? So we're probably gonna see a tour with Children of Bodom with Sami Albana on vocals. Holy shit, hope they come through Sweden. I didn't have a chance to go there because it was a spring break. I was out traveling with my kids, so I couldn't go there. I was invited. It would have been amazing, but I was in Spain with my daughter. So hell yeah, 1 week late on the news, but holy shit, this is insane. Why does it say penis down here? PN, what does that mean? What is this? That's an ad that's been blocked. Hell yeah. Anyways, Sebastian Bach to front reunited Twisted Sister for select fall dates. So we got some news earlier this year that Dee Snider is not well, and basically Twisted Sister canceled a lot of their shows for this festival summer. And now Twisted Sister states and announces that Sebastian Bach is going to fill in and do the rest of the dates this year. And this is all under the blessing of Dee Snider. Dee Snider, by the way, is one of my earliest heroes ever. When I was like, 5, 6, I loved Twisted Sister. Big fan of Dee Snider. Also what he has done to speak up against censorship and metal and shit like that back in the early days when, every album was satanic. He is legit. So Sebastian Bach, though, I mean, he's definitely a controversial one. Dee Snider saying, the idea of slowing down is unacceptable to me. I'd rather walk away than be a shadow of my former self, Snider stated, referencing to the famous line from Dirty Harry. Okay, Snider, he's 70 years old, man. Holy shit. He suffered from degenerative arthritis and has had several surgeries over the years just to keep himself in check. Unspecified heart issues. Okay, calm down, calm down. He's 70 years old, man. You've had a great career. Maybe we'll see you go on, do a one-off or something like that. Hell yeah. But dude, you've done your service, Dee. Sharon Osbourne confirms Ozzfest 2027 for Birmingham and North America. Iconic metal festival to relaunch in Birmingham before heading to North America with plans to spotlight new talent. Okay, for those of you who are really young, Ozzfest was a big deal during the end 90s and early 2000s. All of the coolest metal bands were playing Ozzfest in the US, and including The Haunted, for instance. Obviously, I was not in The Haunted when this happened, but they played one of the Ozzfests. Okay, unlike its classic traveling format, Ozzfest 2027 will not initially be a touring festival. Sharon noted that the team plans to gauge demand before potentially taking it on the road 2028. Okay, reflecting on what made Ozzfest stand apart from other festivals, Sharon emphasized its unique atmosphere. It was more fun. There was never anybody jockeying for position or thought they were better than anyone else. It was a summer camp. Austin and I would talk about it, and he'd say, do you think Ozzfest will work without me? And I'm like, yeah, man, it's a brand. It will work without you. And he said, we should do it. So this is all under the blessing of Ozzy himself, obviously. And, I wouldn't imagine he not wanting this to happen. I mean, it's basically, it's in his name. It's an honor, for sure. Hell yeah, maybe in the future we could see an Ozzfest in Europe. How about that? I will play if they asked. Alright, something that has popping up, not saying this because there's other things that are popping up right here in this screen, are the influx of AI reels. I would say female guitar player AI reels. So obviously in the past couple of years we've seen a huge increase of AI generated content online in both music, both video, and also it's, AI has become a tool that a lot of people use. This is just going to be, sort of like an insight of what the future dystopian world will be like. But now finally, we have big-titted guitar players online. And just because of that, maybe this lady is not AI. Let's see. Okay, maybe not that one. Anyways, but this lady has been in my feed for the past week, and I also saw that KDH made a video about this as well. What's her name? Gal Bardot? No, what's her name? Gal Gadot. Okay, so basically, Gal Gadot, this beautiful actress, but in a big-titted format version playing guitar. And look at this, for instance. Okay, this one has 1.5 million views. And basically, if you take a look, you know, don't look at this. Look at this. Look at the fretting hand.
You can't keep getting away with it!
You know, I can spot AI today, and I can spot this and say, like, this is fucking terrible behavior to upload shit like this. And it's fooling a lot of people. And you can see, this is a solo I know by heart. At least it looks like they're playing in the right place, but you can see like there's fret markers all over the place. So it's definitely not real. You know, what really irks me is that people think that it's real. So very talented right there. Que buenas notas. So basically what I believe it is, it's probably a guy, he records himself playing a solo using AI to replace himself with a tit lady. As of right now, I don't think this person is selling anything, but basically he's building an account that you can sell for later. This is a problem. I really wish that all the social media platforms would have a switch where I could choose not to have AI-generated content in my feed at all. You know, wouldn't that be amazing? YouTube already made a thing about, you know, AI-generated content cannot monetize, which I think is amazing, by the way, because it discourages people to make AI-generated content for YouTube and the means to earn money. But I'm still getting fed this bullshit in my Instagram feed and Facebook, and I just wish I could switch it off completely. And the thing is that now today, I can see that this is fake, but give this another year and no one's gonna notice, no one's gonna see. It's scary as fuck, man. Just think about all the upcoming, you know, girl guitar players that are trying to portray themselves seriously, and then you get this, you know? Basically, impossible standards in this right here. It's fucking depressing, if anything. Please stay aware of this, and please do not normalize this bullshit. Fuck, man. All right, just to end the news, I figured we would just check what albums are being released now in March. You know, it's already March 2026. Holy shit. And what to look after. All right, we have Dark From, The Fist in the Face of God Box. Okay. Godsmack, Lost Society. Okay, the band of the Sami that is doing the Alexi Laiho thing with Children of Bodom. He's releasing an album. He's going out on tour as well. Hell is a State of Mind. Lost Society is a great band. Check them out. Lamb of God releases their new album Into Oblivion March 13. That's this coming week. Exodus releases their album Goliath on March 20. Pungent Stench. Oh, it's a re-release. Okay. Poison the Well. Viola the Serpent. Black Label Society releases in March 27. Samurai Pizza Cats. Okay, I gotta check that one out. Fret Signal. Holy shit, Fret Signal? Let's go. All right, my friends, that was the news. All right. Today I'm gonna herd donkeys. Yep. I'm here in Spain. I'm gonna herd donkeys. You heard that right. There's donkeys here. Oh, hey. Hallå.
Hej buddy.
Hey. Hey, Porter. Hey, Porter. Det där var min sko.
He's got much longer hair, as you can see, he's from swimming. And since he's come here,
Like
he's
Nikes?
shorter and shorter.
Like Nikes?
Is he just losing it because he doesn't need the heat? Yeah.
You can see with these guys as well, like they've got quite long.
Här har vi en. Hej Porter. I like the ears. Där. Där. Va? Du var fin. Du var fin. Speaking my language. Filmar nu Malin?
Ja.
Det är bra. Du var så
You
cool.
see on a day-to-day basis, like seriously, they have probably different.
Bra.
Ska jag göra öronen eller? Ja.
Ja, men roligt för dig då.
Really, really negative effects on
This is great. Hej på dig. Va?
It's sad when you see them.
Hej på dig sötnos. Oh, du är så fin. Ja, du är så fin. Du är så fin. Du är så fin. Va? Du är så fin. Va? How old?
Good question.
Hej!
How old is Dumbo?
Hej!
7.
Hej, vad fin du var. Ja, hej.
He's 7 years old.
Och jag luktar åsna, jag vet. Åh, det är lite kallt. Måste ju ha en tröja på. Åh, vad fin var. Åh, du var så fin. Ja, du var så fin. Ja, du var så fin. Va? That looks great. Comfortable?
Du märker vilka som är mest.
Nej. Titta vad skönt. Det är mysigt. Hej på dig! So something that happened this past week, Dream Theater was on tour in Asia and they were playing Japan, and suddenly out of the blue I got a text from Matthew, John Petrucci's guitar tech. He sent me this picture, which is apparently, you know, the JP2C with, you know, you had treble, mid and bass, treble at max, mid at 0, bass at 0. Okay. With the text, "This is all your fault." And I was like, okay, is that on his current tone? He responds, "It's happening right now in Osaka." He came off for a guitar change and said, "I'm going full Ola." Hell yeah, man. And what that means is that he turned down his pre-mids to 0. And this is something I showed him back in 2023, I think, when we did the dialing of the Mark IIc Plus thingy.
Shit.
I went to one of his sound checks and he dialed in my tone and he was like, this is a little too aggressive. You know, this is a little too aggressive for me. But he told me later that he actually used this setting of mine when he was playing live that same evening. But then probably he went back and, you know, went safe and all of that.
Disgusting.
See what you started?
What?
It's pretty disgusting.
It is disgusting.
He thought it was disgusting. That's great. And I answered for what song he wanted to do this. It's for Shadow Man, one of their newer songs. The Petrucci needed a little bit more brutality. And he retorted to Old Englund settings. Hell yeah, man. Dude, this made me just so incredibly proud. And obviously I think it's a cool story, so I'm going to share it in this one with Ola. Ha! John Petrucci, man, what a legend! All right, a little bit of Sunday with Ola testing shit. What a clash of two series. No, but dude, I have so much stuff to try out, and this particular guitar right here, it's been in my office for the longest time, and I haven't really had a chance to do a demo of it. So I figured, let's just bring it into the SWOLA and, you know, get it over with. It deserves a spot on a Sunday, in my opinion. So this guitar right here is the ESP LTD Mille Petrozza MK EC Floyd Rose. It's Mille Petrozza of Creator, one of his signature guitars. Yes, features neck through construction. This, even though it's a Les Paul shaped guitar, it's 25.5-inch scale length, and also not very common for a Les Paul guitar that you have a Floyd. It's a Floyd 1000 bridge on there. You have an alder body and Macassar ebony fretboard. You have an EMG 81X and 85X black direct mount. And it comes with one of those guitar foam cases. And hell yeah, man, that's it. That's all the information you're gonna get. Let's listen. I'm gonna get shit for this, but I don't know any Creator songs on the top of my heart. You know, just, sorry. Very nice. It's been a while since I played a bunch of EMG pickups. I must say, it feels a little bit weird that it's a standard scale length, but it's a Les Paul body. I didn't see it now because the complete body is blacked out, but it has a black binding on there. It's very subtle, I must say. The neck is very nice. So this guitar is made in Korea. Oh. Neck pickup. There's no split, so you only have these three right there. You have bridge, neck, then I guess both. Yeah, illuminate side outs, I can see that. These strings feel very, very thick, man. I think when they shipped me this, I told them to put on 10 to 52s, but I think they forgot to tune it to standard D, because now it's in standard E. And, you know, 10 to 52 is a little too hard and rough. But other than that, sounds very good. I really like the sound of those EMGs. It's one of those things. EMGs always work, man. It's just tried and true. Hell yeah, there you go. The Mille Petrozza LTD Eclipse FR right there. A very, very quick test, and maybe something that we'll see more of in A Sunday with Ola, if you'd like it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. But there you go, Mille Petrozza LTD. Let's fucking go. Hey. All right, my friends, that's it for Sunday with Ola, 277 for you right there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great, great Sunday. If you want to support me as Ola Englund, you can go to olaenglundshop.com, get merch like this. You can buy my albums and shit. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you very, very soon. Thank you. Nämen, hej! Va? Hej hunden! Ja men hej på dig! Hej! Jo! Åh, det var med! Tack för det. Det var med. Var det? Åh, det var med. Kom. Jo! Köpte en 50. Ja, men hon ska ha den på sig. Titta vad fin! Kolla vad ser. Kolla pizza. Titta på vad.